Slowly, steady. Are you ready for another rehouse video? I hope you are, because today, just for you in store, I have two really special rehouses. And first thing first, you see I'm rocking new cappuccino shirt. Now, as I already explained, I shipped all the shirts for within Europe and most of the countries, but unfortunately US is still not accepting mail from Croatia for some reason, and I'm just waiting for that to open. Although I'm recording this video 1 week in advance, so maybe in the meantime US actually opened, but regardless, once I ship the shirts, you will get a confirmation email about that. And also I will have a couple of extra black ones, and they will be on the web shop. Maybe they already are, so if you want to get some, potentially there will be few left, so you can check on the web shop, but be aware that maybe I cannot ship to US. Yeah, I will also write it on the web shop if that's the case. But the rehouses, let me show you which one will it be, which one will be. Yeah. And if you watched Monday's feeding video, you already know which tarantulas we are going to rehouse. First one will be Haploclastus devamatha, the ex-psychedelicus one. I'm really hyped to rehouse this because I want to see how it looks now since it molted, because this is really pretty tarantula. And the other one is Haplocosmia himalayana, another Asian tarantula, also burrower similar to Hilobrachis, so we are also going to rehouse her. She's not as pretty as this one, but she's still pretty, as all other spiders are. And I was debating myself if I want to use a drainage layer in this build or not, because you know, these two, especially the devamatha, they are burrowers, so there is a chance that they will definitely reach the drainage layer. So I was thinking if I should put the drainage layer or not, and I decided to use it regardless, because the worst thing that it can happen, tarantula will reach the drainage layer and stop there. Or, even worse thing, it will destroy the mesh and maybe mess up the drainage layer, but nothing really bad can come out of that. And I also want to use plants in both of the enclosures, so that is the reason why I want a drainage layer. They prefer it a bit moist, more moist, so they will definitely benefit from it, and yeah, hopefully it will be alright. So we are starting from that drainage layer, and that will be a really shallow layer because I want to have a lot of substrate for them inside to dig and you know do the tunnels and stuff and everything. There, the layer is in place. Now the substrate, and the first enclosure that we are setting up for himalayana. So I will do the same thing that I do for Hilobrachis species. I just put a lot of substrate inside, make a starter burrow, and they do the rest. They just dig and web everything and make the enclosure to be as they want it, as they envision it. There, this should be enough. Actually more than enough. And once again, I'm kinda infamous for having a dusty enclosures. Now the plant inside is going to be this one. Maybe I will actually split it up, so I will be able to use it in both enclosures. And they split up nicely. You see root number 1 and root number 2. These two plants will be for devamatha. So I need to make a hole and just pluck all the roots inside of that hole. Just like that. And the starter burrow will be on this side. I'm just gonna make a hole there. That's it, a little bit of springtails and we are ready to go. As always, we just blow them inside. That is the easiest way. I actually need a bit of water to water the plant. Oops, that was too wide. Yeah, a bit better. Now to put the top panel and fun can begin, getting a fast and bolted tarantula inside of the enclosure safely. That is always a challenge. Should we use this top part, this brand new top perspective that I have? This will give us a nice view, right? But I still want to use this camera just in case if tarantula bolts in some weird direction. Okay, never mind, I again forgot to charge the battery. Cannot believe that. Actually, I will put the GoPro on top as I already said, and yeah, just a sec. Never mind, I don't have a case for a GoPro. Okay, then I will put the cell phone as in last sexy time video. God damn technology. I just hope that in the meantime tarantula didn't escape again. Guess we are going to find that out in a second. Now again, the cell phone is here and we can slide it around just like that. Okay, now you can see everything. And now we should finally be ready. Ready for the bolts. So let's see, where is the tarantula. I'm going to start by removing the substrate from the enclosure. And that should eventually lead us to her. Ooh. I guess she is under this corkbark still. Are you? Yeah, I can see the booty. She's not happy about this, about her rooftop disappearing. And I think that the smartest thing would be just cupping her over like this. Now she cannot escape, we are playing it safe here. I need to get her to leave the substrate now, to actually go on top of the cup. You see? Come on girl, go up. Up, 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 up. Please cooperate. But she's actually not bolting, so maybe... No, I don't want to risk it. Or maybe? Taking a risk is, I know, more fun for you. So if she doesn't climb the cup soon, I'm going to try and push her from the enclosure directly into new enclosure. Let's see if we can do it better now. I will actually take this thing. Maybe this can help. Oh. Oh, no. Don't move like that. She's nervous. You go up. Yes. Oh. Would you look at that? Straight into a burrow. Pre-made burrow. Awesome. I think I can remove this and bring her closer here. Oh no. This reflection is in your way anyway, so I can forget about this camera. But regardless, our work here is done because she's now in her new enclosure, right at the safest spot where she can be, because I don't think that she will leave it now. Even if I remove this top lid, taking a bit of risk now. Everything for a better recording. There is she, together with springtails right there, you see? But I think that we can leave her now. You know, we fed her in last video and she ate a whole adult male dubia, so she is full, as you can see from her abdomen down there. So I will let her dig and shape this enclosure as she like. And of course, in future videos, you will see the progress, you will see what she did with it. Now let's do the other enclosure. And we are doing the same thing. One shallow layer of clay balls. I think that's too shallow, yeah. I'm missing some spots. There. This should be better. Now the mesh right here. That goes, as you know, here. And now substrate. Even more substrate than in himalayana enclosure. Because I need to make a slope. As I explained in last feeding video, these species, they live on slopes, so I want to make an imitation of that right here. That way tarantula should enjoy it more, at least I hope so. More substrate. You see there is a slope already behind this dirty glass. I want it to go from the top to the bottom, and we still need to put two plants inside. One will go on one side, the other will go on the other side, and hopefully tarantula will make a tunnel between those two plants. I will actually put this one on the bottom of the slope and this one somewhere here on the top. So I will make a hole right there and just rebuild the slope. There's also this smaller piece that will go here. Oops. Now a bit more substrate and we are done. And I want that substrate here on top. This should be it. You see now how serious this slope is. This is a really steep slope. I think that tarantula should enjoy it. I need something to make a sturdy tunnel. I mean a starter burrow, maybe with this. Actually the finger should be the best. Alright, I think that this should give tarantula a clear indication where the burrow should be. Now to add the springtails and water the plants, we are ready! Good. I think that tarantula is going to love this. This will give her everything she needs. Now just one easy task, and that is getting her inside. And despite the reflection, I want to have this top part. We are going to rely on this camera instead. Now I really hope that this can go smoothly, and you see, this is the tunnel that tarantula likes to make. Hopefully we will see the similar thing in this enclosure. And we are just starting with destroying all that work, but it needs to be done. And now we just dig for the tarantula. Although I can see exactly where she is. She is right here. She is right here, so I think that I can just remove this dirt. Dun, 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 dun. Are you still there? Yeah, she's moving a bit. She is not pleased with this. And I think that we can get her to go out now. Hopefully this will be safe. Yeah, you can see the movement now, right? She's twitchy. Oh, but beautiful. Look at these shiny colors down there. She's already gorgeous and she's still not adult. Let's continue with this. As you can see around, I set up a perimeter, so hopefully she won't be able to bolt too fast for me to catch her. You can slowly, steady. Nice. Everything is under control. She bolted under this leaf, you see? Okay, let me remove the stuff. Should I close the enclosure? No, I think that we are fine now. She should continue somewhere further up, so we should be safe. Pokey pokey, where will you go? Oh, I'm so scared and excited at the same time. Okay, I want her to go somewhere there so we can record her on the open. But I don't like the bolts and twitches. Go, continue. Yes, a bit further. Yes, more. Come on, move that shiny booty. Here, I'm making you a room. So you can squeeze right there. Come on. Oh, and she also moved. Look where she is. We have movement on both sides. I will push you. Okay. That was a bit too fast for my comfort. But again, her position is not ideal. Now, at least we can see her a bit better. And on top it's like a mirror, you see. It is going to be so cool when she makes a hide there and then she will be partially outside waiting for a prey to approach. Yeah, that will be such a cool sight. Unfortunately, we cannot record her better because you see how fast the bolts are. I just don't want to risk poking her anymore. So I'm just going to close her enclosure and call it a day. Yeah, also in the future videos I will show you how she adapted to the enclosure. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload on Monday and Friday, so see you again soon. Bye!